Also tonight, 18 people are facing charges after a massive drug bust targeting meth and heroin dealers. Officers from more than 10 departments took part in the bust, which they call the first of its kind in Johnson County.
Our Night Beat reporter Emily Longnecker says one of those arrested is an underage girl.
Well, today's drug sweep was the result of a 6-month undercover investigation. And when it was over, 18 people suspected of dealing drugs were behind bars here in Johnson County. Heroin and meth were the drugs of choice in the bust, which brought together law enforcement from all across Johnson County. The youngest suspect suspected of dealing heroin is just 17 years old.
We have seen a lot of young heroin deaths in this county as well as surrounding counties, and if we can stop those from happening, even if one of these arrests stops one of those from happening, it's worth it.
Police honed in on their targets all at the same time, with the arrest of these 18 suspects happening simultaneously.
I've never seen nothing like that in my life.
Dustin Denson has lived in Edinburgh for 22 years, the community where the sweep was mostly focused. One of the targets, say neighbors, was this home on Clay Street.
Typical Edinburgh. Drugs have always been a big problem around here.
But Johnson County Sheriff Doug Cox says drugs have always been a big problem everywhere, not just Edinburgh.
It's never slowed down.
What made the difference this time in this community was the people willing to talk.
It just so happens that we had confidential informants that were from that area and tied us into several narcotic connections.
Those connections, over half a year's time of undercover work and drug buys, finally paid off for investigators. And police didn't get everyone they wanted in today's sweep. They still got 4 more alleged suspects to track down. In Johnson County, Emily Longnecker, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.